I'm so tired of white cis women being more dedicated to being called a healer than actually doing the work to be a healer. The only thing that you're worried about healing is your bruised ego and being confronted with your complacency in genocide and your obsession with upholding privilege. We do not need more nice white women. Are you kidding me? And stop asking marginalized people to do the work for you because you don't feel comfortable with it.
What happens when you don't talk about it? This is what happens when white people don't talk about it, is you have racist dog whistle tropes like this that actually perpetuate and perpetuate and perpetuate. So I did not come on this show to sit here and argue with another white man. That's one of the reasons that we don't even engage with white men at Race to Dinner. You know, because quite honestly, if white men were going to do something about racism, you had 400 years. You could have done it. Okay? So
I am 58 years old.
I'm shutting you down right now.
When I was in Charleston, South Carolina last summer, I get into my Lyft, and the guy turned around and looked at me, and he said, "Lady," he goes, "I hate to have to say this to you, but if I get pulled over, you're just another black woman," and he's black, and he said, "Put your hands up, do as they say, do not make any trouble."
He actually told you that.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, dear God.
Of course.
To protect her.
To protect him and to protect me.
Where were you?
That's the life he lives.
And
that's his reality.
But that's insane. But
that's his reality, whether it's insane or not.
No, I'm not saying he's insane. I'm saying
I get it.
Insane.
But what we're saying is this is America.
I want to ask also to stop acting shocked. So part of white feminism is acting so surprised when we tell you.
But it is. Why are you telling us not to act the way that we act if it is surprising?
I am so tired of having conversations with white cis women where they're more upset about the fact that they're being called in or called out than the fact that they're harming marginalized people. The fact that there is literal genocide that they are paying for with the fucking advertisements that they're putting all over Instagram. And these are the same women that are the first to minimize the impact of social media and also the first to use social media as their business opportunity, to use their voice, to create their community.
So this is a friendly reminder to white women who are working with someone on their anti-racism and healing journey, right? So I know that one of the things that happens with you guys is you go to this place where you might need to schedule an additional session, or you might be really struggling with something, and then you have this thought of, oh, I don't want to bother them. Right. And I'll figure it out on my own. That is that supremacy thing coming up. You believing that even though you have these things ingrained in the foundation of who you are, that you will somehow in your superiority be able to crawl through the fog and the chaos and all of that stuff to get to clarity without assistance from a black person. Oh, I don't need the black person to help me with this. I, as a white woman, am fully capable of dismantling this white supremacy within myself. Stop it. Stop. No, you need the help. That is why you're working with this person. Does that mean you might need to schedule additional sessions? Yeah. But keep in mind, when we talk about how it is not black women's responsibility to do these things for you and provide these services for free for you, recognize what we're saying is for free. We're expressing that we will do these things, but you will pay us for our labor. We're not providing the labor for free anymore. That's what we're saying. If you are a paying customer, you are a paying client, and you need to schedule an additional session, baby, schedule the additional session.
So why is it that when in your mode of healing and community and business, why the fuck is liberation not being centered? Y'all are stealing resources and precious energy and precious time from marginalized people because you are not willing to do it yourself.
You have a better... You're offensive. Police lives matter?
You have the same sticker.
We're just trying to do school.
What?
You guys have the same sticker of the other.
But this is our space.
We've got a Police Lives Matter sticker and we're getting kicked out. Can't do school. Nobody's kicking out. You just said we have to leave.
No, I said... You're making the space uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
But you're white. Do you understand what a multicultural space? It means you're not being centered.
White's not a culture?
No. No, it's not a culture. It's white is not a culture. Say it again to the camera. You think whiteness is a culture?
This is insane.
So anyways, this is the violence that ASU does, and this is the type of people that they protect, okay? This white man thinks he can take up our space, and this is why we need a multicultural space, because they think they can get away with this shit.
I'm gonna sit here the whole time and you can find somebody to kick me out.
That's cool. We
We're
will.
not kicking you out. We're asking you to leave if you have any consideration for people of color and our marginalization.
So clearly don't.
That I can go?
Yeah, the whole rest of the campus, the second floor, the first floor, the whole MU, every single part of the campus centers you. This is the only space that you're not centered, and you're still trying to center yourself, which is peak white cis male bullshit.
I'm racist. I'm just studying.
Oh, you're not.
You are racist. Your sticker is racist because police, that's a job. You can choose to be a police. I don't choose to be black. Okay? No, you can choose to be a cop. You can choose to kill people with a badge, and you're protecting that shit, which means that you're racist.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to defend you guys.
I know, but this offends us automatically because these people kill people like me and like us, right? So you're promoting our murderers. So please just don't do that.
Sticker affecting you negatively. They're just trying to do your work.
Thank you.
So why should that bother you?
Because, do you understand that police lives matter was in response to Black Lives Matter?
I pay the same fucking tuition as you.
Yep.
Hold on, but
Yeah, that's fine, and you have everywhere. You have.
I'm working 60 hours a week while going to school because my parents don't just give me money.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It's pathetic and it's privileged as fuck. You have so much power. Stop pretending that you can play small and get away with it. Step it the fuck up. Your comfort is not a priority here. At all.
Personally, if I was a white woman, you could call me Mary because I like the name Mary for white women. And I have to sit here and constantly stomach all the stupidity from not just other races, but my own race. I would have a sour taste in my mouth in wanting to actually help people, because if I'm constantly being told all my efforts mean nothing, and every time I dismiss something, it's an attack on a group of people, and I can't have a business because my business is promoting all this powerfulness and positivity, but it's not doing anything in your way of life. It's somehow offensive to you because you got mad because I'm not doing what you want me to do. I wouldn't care anymore. And it's this weird game that we constantly have to discuss where, for some reason, white saviors always want to let everybody know they're the ones doing the work. And everyone who's not, let me spend all this time shaming you because you're not like me. You're not being loved by black people like me. First of all, I'm black. You could even call me an Afro-Con American, and I think you suck. Your earrings, not good. Your bald spot, not interesting. You have 4 eyes, and that's not something people tend to have, you nerd. And it's a little bit weird that you're spending all this time trying to be this great representative for me, and meanwhile, I'm looking at you as an egotistical, maniacal freak desperate for somebody to care about what you're saying. The sad part is, you are not helping. You are hindering. It's the whole reason why I don't like any of these allies, because they puff out their chest, and they scream, and they shout, and they demonize, and they want to gatekeep, and they don't help the situation. They make it worse for everybody. The group they love, the group they want to protect, the group they want to jerk off to, the group they hate, all the groups don't benefit from you being divisive. Instead of playing this weird semantics game where you view a bunch of people living their life and being nice as a problem, you instead continue to spread a positive message. Because I would hate to break it to anybody who's not paying attention or who has a little bit of trauma because you're an untrustworthy piece of shit who wants to make it everybody else's problem. Being nice is never a problem. Being annoying is, being rude is, but being nice is never an issue. And to anyone who wants to tell me nice people play nothing but an act and you shouldn't be around a bunch of nice people, go to therapy, deal with your trauma, and let it be known you're the schizophrenic piece of fuck who can't do anything and operate with people who are genuine, and you just want everybody to treat you like shit. And they can do it for you. Just know you're not gonna like how they treat you in the future. And to end this video, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm getting sick of the white saviors and how much they try so hard to pretend like they care, because in reality, they don't. They just need somebody to pat them on the back and say they're not racist. And reality is, if I start spouting all of my beliefs and my opinions and how much they differ from these white saviors, I'm going to have a bunch of people calling me the N-word, and I'm not going to know how to feel because I'm so poor and disenfranchised. And I got to start a GoFundMe because I can't deal with all the racism. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.